I'm a runner in the night alive. No holding down this endless ride. I'll be drifting with the clouds so high, soaring where the eagles fly. With open roads ahead, I'm feeling so grand. Barefoot on the grass, no trace in the sand. I've got the will to stand and not just survive. In freedom's hand, that's how I thrive. Don't chain this heart, let it roam. Spirit free where it flies home. Here comes power from my soul. Baby, watch me take control. Dancer in the light, moving with the tide. This is where I come alive. You can't take my stride. Catching dreams like they're fireflies. In my hands they light the skies. Don't you try to box me in. Life's a game, I'm set to win. Winds of change, they call my name. I'm a wildflower, not a frame. Picture frame, breaking chains with every stride. In liberty's embrace, that's where I find my pride.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Figuratively Speaking proudly presents Invasion of the Minis. I've had these for a while. I've already opened this one. This is my Fisto. Pretty cool things that these really are. Haven't really gone to lengths of finding out how many of these there really are. But I think these are kind of cool for what they are, being small in stature. The articulation that they have, I expected. 1, 2, 3, 4 points of articulation. You know, what do you expect from a 2-inch character, really? But I think they're really, really cool for what they are. And I'm going to unbox some of these. And go ahead and unbox it. They do come with these little pamphlets inside of them, which is really cool. I guess it shows you what's in the wave, or what's in the wave and or what's coming. It's not a whole lot. So in this, you've got Fisto, Skelegod, Beastman, Metallic Whiplash, and Whiplash, which I think is pretty cool. By the way, happy Monday, everyone. Beginning of a new work week. Wish I was part of that work week. Still looking for work. But I'll get there. It's been kind of warm today. I really do like the weapon. It is just his sword in a very tiny version, which I think is really cool. I don't know if wow, my camera's not going to focus in on that. Of course, then again, it might. Hello, Jamie. How are you? Happy Monday to you as well. Yes, I definitely like the minis. I do definitely love the paint apps that they have on these as well. Now they do move. Masterversal Toy Hunter, hello Eldor, how are you today, sir? Thank you for being here. I'm doing some Masters of the Universe minis today. I've had them for so long, and I've never opened them, so I thought I'd open them and give them a small place at least somewhere on one of my shelves. I think they're pretty cool for what they are. They're not very articulated. 4 points. It's at the waist, at the head, and at both arms, up and down. There's no chicken wing movement, which I kind of wish Eterniaminis faker with the skin on one side, which I think is pretty cool. I'm gonna bring it back over here. I hope I'm not jumbled up too much or anything. I am using OBS this time, so that I could make sure that everything is working correctly. So let me open up the Eternia. You know what's funny about these? So I was looking on eBay when I got these, the bundle package that was on auction. So it had these, it had figures, so I'll be opening some of those next. Well, wheels, Masters of the Universe Hot Wheels. I've got one full set of the Masters of the Universe Hot Wheels, which I think was the second set, but then one of the first set that was made. So I will be hunting down that particular Hot Wheel car, and hopefully it won't be too expensive. On the other end of the spectrum, I think these are pretty cool just because I know that I could use these in like maybe some why does my hand look like that in this camera? That color is offset. That makes my hand like it's pale. Well, probably is. Anyway, I thought that these smaller figures, like I could do more with like some smaller dioramas, right? And use these to my advantage for like maybe a foreground of like some whatever. So like I could use some of my 5.5 inch or 6 inch figures, Masterverse and scale them more towards a back, and have these up in front so that they look like they're almost identical in size. But I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, Eternia's Faker is what's up next. Let's get into the chat and see what so again, I do like how they have made these. They're so simple in design, and I think this is probably going to tell me the same thing. I don't know how many waves they made of these. Oh, there we go. I got some different ones in here, in which I have sitting here in front of me. I've got 2 of the Mercenary Tila. So what I'm going to do, because the only thing that's really exposed on that is the arm and the hand, and I'm going to paint that a darker brown color so I can get I want to pronounce her name right, Andrea, as one of the figures, because I don't even know if we got an Andrea in one of these figures. But I really do like these. Once again, there is the power sword. Looks kind of weird to me in a way. But I like it. This is definitely the revelation. And again, you've got the torso, the head, and the arms are the only things that move. I do kind of wish, like, the weapons definitely fit in hand. Some of them you gotta push right on in. But I just think that's really cool for what that is. The paint apps are great. There's not a whole lot to them. But I definitely like the way that they did the armor. I mean, it's really about the paint app on these, really, for real. And the plastic mold, how they did it. And they've got some decent weight. So, let's see. And we all know Faker is the robotic version of He-Man. Now, to me, it doesn't matter what kind of version of He-Man I have. As long as I have a He-Man that's going to go with my Skeletor, right? Because even to that point, I could make a version of He-Man. There we go. There's Skelegod. And that's what I really wanted to make sure, that I had a Skeletor and a version of He-Man. Now, I only got this version of He-Man. So I don't know if this is the same. I don't even know if they made a normal version of He-Man. I have not seen that thrown in there. Not even on the back ends of the packaging. So what can I say? To have Skeletor, you got to have a He-Man, right? And so therefore, one way or another, you got to have a He-Man and a Skeletor. I mean, if you're gonna have a collection of these, or have these, then why not, right? I'll put that down there. I am going to cut to a break right quick. I will be right back.
Wondrous Act. Wenn meine Batterien kleiner Matzen kann. God! I'm wetting myself! Hello, my wonderful, wonderful friends. And I've been looking forward to this moment for, minutes.
And I am back. So I unboxed Joe, your version of Voltron. what you're used to. It's whatever makes the story grow, right? And I know that gets said a lot, so it's kind of like a broken record. But again, if we give it a chance. Now, I'll admit that I didn't like the Princess of Power line so much. As far as the cartoon, I liked it when it was Filmation. But then again, at the same time, into a reiteration, a reboot of Thundercats. With that either, I thought that was shoddy at best. I didn't really care for it. And I did try to give it a chance. I got through like the first 6 episodes, but the storyline was there, but the illustration and the character wasn't there. And then some of the things that they did in it, it definitely wasn't Thundercat-like to me. So I can't necessarily say, again, it's the best example I can give as of today. Revolution brought Revelation to a forefront, right? Revelation